easily most of the play. There's STYNES hitting it out. That's Condon, or was it Harding? In fact, it was Condon to half-foot. Here's a chance for the Hawks because Curran's got it. He's looking good, Curran, to Buckenara. He's right on the boundary line. Can he kick a miraculous goal? It's coming back. Oh, it's not a bad-looking kick. It's a great goal. 7.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. The big fist away comes to LOVETT. LOVETT brings it to half-back. Platten from behind goes for the big punch. Good disciplined play. Oh, Dippy Domenico, good football. Oh, here's White against Dunstall. Oh, it's a goal. Oh, great goal to the Hawks. Here's O'Dwyer again. He's having a birthday across that centre wing and half-back when he's resting. He looks for Campbell. He allows Bailey, but Bailey couldn't take it. Here's a chance now for young Phoebe. His second kick of league football is goal.
So STYNES, recruited from Gaelic football. Up towards centre half forward, Campbell high. Jackson went without it. Spinning out Wilson. Second goal in a minute. Mew. Wide to the wing. Poorly directed kick. Wilson at full tilt.
Swap receives from Harding. Over to Ayres. He nearly lost it. That's the pressure Melbourne are putting on. Here they come again. A chance for Alan Johnson to slam it through. It's close. It's a goal. Jackson, they've looked very, very dangerous. Here's Campbell with a chance. He's got it. 40 metres out. He hooks it back. It's another one. Oh, great performances by the Demons.
To Jackson, grab when he didn't have it. No whistle. Jackson back to the goal square. Yates is there. It stays for him. Can he regain his footing? Great goal.
He comes away with the ball to Schwab. Schwab to Tuck. Again, they're very slow moving it. Whitman, even he was slow to get rid of it. But Dunstall will duck back. Yes! Great play, Dunstall. Langford goes in. He's got it. Tremendous play, Langford. Buckenara. Loveridge. Dippy Domenico. Is it a goal? No! Oh, what a block! What fantastic football that was.
Certainly fantastic football in the first 3 quarters of the cricket ground, and the bottom line of it all, Hawthorn led by 10 points at the final change. The stage was set for a thrilling final term as we go back now to the MCG and our match of the day.
Well, they've got plenty of that, the Hawks, and so have Melbourne. What a great quarter we're about to witness, I would think. 10 points the difference to start this quarter in favour of the Hawks after a tremendous fight back in the third quarter. Here's STYNES. Very vital they get the first goal, I would think. Melbourne, Jenky against Lovell. Shoveled back. Newport is the man in front. Tries to underground it. Grabbed away by Jenky again. It's knocked away by Ayres. He's looking for Tony Hall. Here come the Hawks. Oh, beautiful play this was as Pritchard brings it down to Dunstall. He's been sensational. Well, that's Mark number 12, and he's going for goal number 8. What a performance by the great full forward.
Yes, the conditions are absolutely ideal for a full forward today, Peter, but look at that lead and a magnificent pass from Pritchard.
Well, here he is, Jason Dunstall. Oh, he ran too close to the man on the mark. Back it comes to Dunstall from Harding. Can he kick it on the left foot? He hooks it back, and he's just offline and puts it through for a behind. But the most important thing is that they have it on their forward line, the Hawks. 83 plays 72, so that's 11 points the difference in favour of Hawthorn.
And Danny Hughes was sent down there on a mercy mission to try and stop Jason Dunstall. Oh, White, the man who left full back, almost dragged in a big mark. Kick from half-back up towards half-forward, bounces through the pack to Jenky. He played that well to Deere, to Tuck. Hand pass blocked by Wilson. Off the ground by Ayres across the half-back line. Hall has been probably had his worst game for Hawthorn since he joined them this year. Oh, almost a mark to Dersma. Comes now to Johnson. Back to centre half forward. All Hawthorn. Jenky.
Well, very strong in defence, and in that third quarter when they're under pressure, all those good players, Ayres, Langford, Mew, Dippy Domenico, the experienced ones fired. Buckenara in front, what a good grab that was. Lovett's done well at half-back. But Buckenara, very dangerous player. A funny-looking kick, but he finds the running Ayres. Ayres is halfway between centre wing and half forward for the Hawks. It's important. Oh, they've got loose men everywhere. Chris Mew might kick a goal. 55 metres out. Mew fires long. Dunstall ducks back. Can't take the mark, and it's another behind to the Hawks. But most importantly, that puts them the even 2 goals in front of Melbourne early in this last quarter. Buckenara limping slightly, but he's all right.
Kick in goes wide. Oh, Harding's there. Oh, he dropped a sitter. goes to Williams. Breaks the tackle of Harding. Down the outer wing. Stretch at full stretch. Couldn't take the mark. Phoebe, who's been starring in the seconds. Young Stephen Phoebe. Apparently, Robert Domenico has been reported. Dixie knows all about that.
No, well, I haven't got any details, unfortunately, Drew. All I can tell you is that, yes, the brown analyst has been reported.
Well, it could have been an incident in the third quarter, perhaps by not a central umpire, perhaps the emergency. This comes to Williams, up towards full forward. Bumped away from Wilson, goes to Tuck, and Hawthorn start an attack from defence.
And Whitman to Domenico. He brings it to half forward. Loveridge caught behind, and too tall was Stephen O'Dwyer. He gets it out to little Greg Healy. Healy, sets it up for Peter Schwab beautifully. And a bad kick that by Greg Healy. Their disposal, Melbourne, is nowhere near as good as Hawthorn's. Schwab to half forward. That was a poor kick, looking for Platten, who was surrounded by three taller men. The hand pass was from Sean White. Greg Healy. Ricky Jackson nearly lost it. Healy fumbled. A bad miss. So tired players make mistakes. A hand pass from Jenke to Schwab. Schwab looking to Dunstall. Dunstall and Hughes. Fisted away. Lands with Lovett. Back it comes to Alan Johnson. The next goal in this match, vitally important as the kick comes from Johnson. And it's a mark to Brett Bailey on centre wing.
12 points is Hawthorn's lead. Bailey's kick. Ayres. Thinks he's got it. What a mark. Great player. Been around since the 78 premiership year for Hawthorn. Gary Ayres. This comes off the pack to Williams. And we went without it. White paddles. Goes to Lovett. Centering kick. Jenke well placed. And how many times this quarter of Melbourne just given the ball away?
Well, there's a hand pass to Greg Deere. He gets a bad bounce. A bad play that by the Hawks. Johnson, here's a chance for Melbourne as the mark has been taken by Brian Wilson. He'll have to kick from 50 metres. It's an open goal. He sees it too as he kicks long. Campbell ducks back. It's a goal to the Brownlow medalist.
Yes, that's Brian Wilson's third goal. Two within the space of a minute in that second quarter. And now Brian Wilson kicks his third. He did it well too because he knew there was no one down there in that goal square. Here's the mark to Wilson. Gets the ball moving quickly. The goal was unguarded down there. The Hawthorn defenders hadn't had a chance to get back there, and it bounces through for Wilson's third.
One straight kick the difference now. Platten burst from the centre. Found kicks a little bit easier to get in the third quarter, but he's had a tough day against Sharon. Awkward bouncing ball. Johnson. Had a good day, Alan Johnson. White just beats off the tackle from Domenico. Lovett near the boundary line. Good kick. Lovell. Off the left boot. A lead by Healy. Didn't quite carry. What a kicker. Pokes it over the top to Wilson again. He's got it again. No, not quite. No mark. Comes to Williams, in front, 35 metres out, and the scores are level.
Scores dead set level. O'Dwyer, who'll get it out of the centre. Platten's there, but little Whitman takes it out onto the left foot. He kicks wide. It's all Melbourne, though, and an easy mark taken by Lovett. Hawthorn falling down across that half-forward line early in this quarter. The short pass finds Bailey. He's at half-back flank. Anyone's game, this one. A tremendous exhibition of Australian rules football. Tony Hall was the flyer. Couldn't take it. Tries to crash his way through. Here's Lovell off the side of the boot. He panicked a little bit there, Andy Lovell, and put it out of bounds on the full. It's in front of the Melbourne members, and this is the very experienced Gary Ayres.
Just under 19 minutes remaining in the final quarter. Scores level. Stretch high, but no mark. Campbell. Jenke. And Hawthorn going forward through Whitman. Condon. Back to Whitman, who ran at full tilt. Support up from defence. Loveridge. Straight up the centre. Buckenara. A push. White taps away. Comes to Langford. He hooks.
A free kick, Drew, in the back. The push out, that push you called, the umpire saw it.
Yeah, against Buckenara.
Well, there it is in the back line, a chance for Stephen Stretch. He's on centre wing. Can the Demons hit the front here? Stretch running down the ground. Kicks long. That's good football. Abbott and Deere duck back, and Greg Deere takes a very timely mark, and those key Melbourne forwards have let them down today. It's been the little blokes that have done well. There's Tony Hall. Beautifully done to Dippy Domenico. Up the ground. He gallops. Well, that is a gallop. He tries to crash his way through. What a mile. Bad play, Robert Dippy Domenico. Very bad play with experienced play.
Free kick quickly taken by Phoebe. Back to centre half forward. Schwab tapping out for Tuck. Oh, a fumble by the skipper. Pushing the back. And a free kick to Tony Hall, who's found kicks very hard to come by today. A couple of weeks ago he had about 35 possessions. And he probably had about 25 less than that today. Mew, oh, bad hand pass to Harding. It's whipped away by Melbourne. Lovell gets it to Stretch, who kicks it 65 metres. Ayres courage, but no mark. Will get a free kick.
Well, you call courage. He's certainly got plenty of that. He's a great player, Gary Ayres. Oh, there's loose men everywhere for Hawthorn. The bounce favours Loveridge to Mew. He's very slow to get rid of it, but he does eventually get the kick. He's put under pressure, and out of bounds it goes on the full. Hawthorn starting to make a few mistakes in this quarter with stupid handballing errors. They've got to kick long because this young Melbourne side won't let up. They've got plenty of pace and plenty of ability. Stephen Stretch, 12 kicks. Oh, loose man, and Johnson's been an excellent player today. He goes for the long kick. This is where they've been falling down. Gary Ayres, oh, what can you say about this man? He is magnificent.
21 possessions, 6 marks. Ayres over the centre, straight back to Johnson. Now Johnson's had 20 kicks, coming up for number 21. Kicks across the half-back line. Stretch is starred from defence this turn. This time he doesn't go long. In short to Healy, just over the wing. Scores level here. Just over 16 minutes remaining for the game. Back to Sharon. Inside half forward. STYNES!
Big Jimmy's hasn't done a lot today, but very timely mark by Jimmy STYNES. There's a strong grab in front of Harding. Harding's had a bad day also. The Hawthorn ruckman have done very little, but here's Jimmy STYNES with a shot at goal.
Right in front and about 30 metres out. The scores are level. Melbourne lead by a straight kick.
1 goal, 1 to Jimmy STYNES. His first goal for the afternoon. And a very timely one at that. Puts Melbourne 1 goal in front. And a great contest. Jimmy STYNES. We'll have a look at the mark from Jimmy STYNES again. Good play by Melbourne in the centre of the ground. They open up the play. A long kick into the forward line. Big Jimmy STYNES in front. And look at that kick for goal. Right through the middle.
Phoebe was in that play in the centre. 16 possessions in his first game.
Harding, out it comes. Can the Demons get another one? There's STYNES again trying to crash out with it. Michael Tuck goes in after it. Now it's Whitman trying to crash his way through with Healy. Grabbed by Ayres. Dippy Domenico's got a sin underneath this one. Oh, it's punched in the back of the head. Play on his hurt too. Platten has got it. A left foot kick looking for Langford. Will it bounce for him? He's got it, Chris Langford. He's got no one coming past. He wants to handball. Now he brings it back towards the centre of the ground. Here's Ray Jenke. They've gone handball crazy, the Hawks. Tony Hall, the lead's on. Jason Dunstall, he marks. 45 metres out for the goal. He's already kicked 7.
Incidentally, after that clash, Dippy Domenico came off the better because White, who ran into him, is going off the ground.
That's bad luck to lose Sean White at this stage. Peter Curran coming on the ground shortly. Campbell back on. Jason Dunstall for goal number 8. It's a high floater. It won't. Oh, it might be just in. I think he's kicked his 8th, he has.
Yes, and that's his first for the quarter, Jason Dunstall. And a tremendous exhibition of forward football. 8 goals, 5 for the afternoon. There's Sean White. It looks like he's in a lot of pain. I think he may have injured his wrist when he did that tremendous spoil on Dippy Domenico. But he ran off the ground very quickly to get the Melbourne reserve on. There's Jason Dunstall. A great exhibition of forward play by Dunstall. Easy mark in the end, but a great kick for goal.
And the scores are level again. 90 apiece. Dwyer went without it in the middle. Little Pritchard comes out. Platten, grabbed by Sharon, who's been nowhere more than about a metre away from him all day. He's lucky not to give away a free then. The umpire will ball it up.
He gets nothing, Platten.
Greg Deere coming off the ground.
Curran back on.
Bounce right near that centre circle. What a fantastic game it's been. Harding out of the ruck. Straight to Brett Bailey. Bailey towards half forward. Peter Schwab ducks back, and gee, they're good under pressure, the Hawks. Over to Ayres. He had no one to give it to. Condon behind his opponent. Which way will it bounce? It allows young Phoebe to give in the hand pass to Stretch. Stretch a hurry kick to half forward. Gary Ayres. Oh, smothers that beautifully, Ayres. A short kick to half back, and he's found a man there in Langford. Now, I wonder if he's still at centre-half forward. Pick it up in a moment. Oh, dangerous kick, but it comes off. This is Ray Jenke. Where's he going? He's going wide. He's got two men to give it to. One of them's Condon, but he's put it out of bounds on the full. So that's not good play by the Hawks. They should be coming up the centre.
Phoebe again. Just over 13 minutes remaining. The score's level, 90 apiece. Well, who would you back in a close game? Hawthorn beat Melbourne last year in the preliminary final by a kick. They won the night final by a kick, and they won last week by a kick. Melbourne into attack, though. It's dumped away. It goes to Wilson. 40 metres out. Hooks back. Not far enough. Out on the full, and the score's still level.
The worst part about that, Brian Wilson had time to straighten up and have a shot at goal, but he elected to kick around the corner, and there it is, out of bounds on the full.
Yes. I think he thought he was under pressure. Langford must be back to the back line, obviously, as he brings it, looking for Dipier Domenico. STYNES and O'Dwyer. Could have been a Melbourne mark there. No, said the umpire, as players pouncing on top of it in front of the Melbourne members' stand. Half forward for the Demons. Scores dead set level. Which way will it go? The young Melbourne side or the old and experienced Hawks? Plenty of time to go. Over 12 minutes in this quarter as STYNES, the big fist, looking for his ruck partner in O'Dwyer. Oh, the ball's still in play. They waited for it. This is Sharon. Ah! Actually hit the post, did it? The behind post?
Hit the behind post.
So that must be out of bounds on the full Platten to take the kick.
So he ran past the points even there. He could have just popped it through and put Melbourne in front by a point.
So Platten takes the free kick. Oh, straight onto the chest of Brian Wilson, who plays on, goes for goal. And, oh, it's close. Just missed it. They're in front by a point, Melbourne.
It's clever play by Wilson too. He took the mark play on immediately. He knew he would have struggled to make the distance from 50 metres. 55 may have been.
Well, there's Harding bringing it back, but all Melbourne again looking good. This is Stephen Newport. He's at half forward. The lead's on, and it's a mark. David Williams. I can't understand the move of Langford back to the back line when he took over in the third quarter at centre half forward. A very strange move. Campbell coming off the ground. A goal here to Williams would put them 7 points in front.
At this very stage, there's more play on Hawthorn's back line. That's where it is.
Well, Sean White is coming back on the ground. David Williams, normally a good kick for goal. It floats away. It might be a goal. It might be just in goal.
Williams now appearing to be at centre-half forward. He played on the wing most of the day. Kick two in this last term. Out of the middle, Jackson. Up towards half forward. Wilson and Ayres, the two number 7s. Bad bounce for Wilson. Langford starring. Straight up the ground and kicking 60 metres. Defence into attack. White, I don't know, it sometimes seems dead, but comes back from the dead so often. Here's a free kick. It's going to Hawthorn. Curran grabbed when he didn't have it. From centre wing. Plenty of time left. And I don't know, it's all set up in a close game. Gary Buckenara might be in a position to do what he did them again.
A booming kick by Curran. Dunstall in the centre of the pack. It's fisted away. It's right in front of goal. Play on, said the umpire. It's grabbed by Stretch, but it's a free kick going back Melbourne's way. And it will go to Brett Lovett. About 20 metres out from the Hawthorn goal. Enormous atmosphere here and pressure on. 7 points the difference in favour of the Demons. We've got 10 minutes of official time to go in this match, so tons of time for either side to really nail this game. The odds at the moment with the Demons, of course, they've got their noses in front, 7 points. Lovett, been a good player today on Buckenara. Curran in front, a tremendous mark. He arched the back and up went the big arms, and he took it. The short passes on. Abbott couldn't take the mark. No one there to back him up, Paul Abbott. The short hand pass was to Hughes, a clever one back by Sean White. And Hughes takes it out of defence. Back it comes to centre wing, a little pushing and shoving. Play on, said the umpire. Stephen Newport kicks it to O'Dwyer. He's in front, he's taken a ripper mark. The big fella in the centre of the ground.
And he may be at centre half forward. He's on Mew. Up towards full forward. Williams from behind. Schwab couldn't take the mark. Loveridge to help. Paddling for the boundary line. And he takes it out. It's about 35 metres around from the behind post. Melbourne in front, leading by 7 points. Crowd's gone up on the board. Well, the crowd hasn't, the figure has. 34,773. We've got 9 minutes left.
Still on that half-forward line. Ricky Jackson caught a hurry kick. Tuck. Too slow to get rid of it. O'Dwyer. Back to Healy. Wilson. At the back, holding on. Play on, said the umpire. Could have been a free kick to Williams against Langford, but the umpire said no go and allowed it. And over the line, when I still can't understand Langford being moved from centre half forward.
Well, a lot of the play has been on the Melbourne forward line. I think that they had to get Langford down there to try to stem the tide.
Here's Hall. He's been slow all day. Loveridge to Tuck. Hurried kick. Not out of trouble yet. Lunging at this one and taking an excellent mark is ROHDE. First time we've seen him all day. He's been on the bench for 3.5 quarters, Peter ROHDE, the former Carlton player. And he'll be kicking from about 52 metres out. Oh, he's got tremendous distance, just short, and it's thumped through for a behind by Mew. So it's 8 points the lead to Melbourne, and we have just under 8 minutes remaining.
Well, let's see if the Hawks can get out of jail. The young Demons have really looked as though the Hawthorn are going to go away with it, but the Demons are fighting back. In fact, they're 8 points in front. Sean White's the big flyer, and his teammate in front. There were 2 of them, and in fact, it's young Stephen Phoebe, the Tasmanian kid, and he looks like young. Look at that, he's about 18 years of age. Stephen Phoebe, a long way out. O'Dwyer, Mew at the back, fisted away. This is a chance for a goal. Oh, another poster. Stoned by Lovell. He and Ricky Jackson look very, very alike. And Hawthorn let off the hook again. They're only 9 points behind. Can they come back?
Might use the same bottle, Pete.
That's 2 goals for to Lovell. He's been very busy on that forward line. Hasn't kicked straight.
Abbott from half back up towards centre wing. Oh, excellent mark. Peter Rhodes come on and playing on the wing on Dipia Domenico. 2 marks in a minute. 99 plays 90. Melbourne in front. Rhodes kick inside half forward. O'Dwyer. Oh, Langford missed that one, but he got the hand pass clear to Tuck. Platten. Sharon. He's got him again. Unbelievable that. And Platten's kick across the ground. Abbott lumbers after it. ROHDE a fresh man, but Abbott saw the ball out.
Well, a big advantage too to bring on fresh players at this stage of the game. Remembering Dermot Brereton went off in the first 3 minutes of the game. It's on centre wing. O'Dwyer, the big fist, finds Whitman. Whitman over the top. Jenke, they're mucking around with handball. Hawthorn, they've got to kick it. There's little Platten going in after it. Lay on the ball. Play on, said the umpire. STYNES off the side of the boot. It's a chance for Melbourne through Ricky Jackson, but the bounce favours Abbott. Abbott trying to keep it in. Oh, hit it straight back to Greg Healy, and Healy from half forward, still with the ball. Hand pass to Jackson, back to Healy. This could be the sealer coming up. The short pass. Langford's there. Oh, tremendous play, Langford, to tap it away to Loveridge.
And Loveridge has got Schwab in support. Oh, he's met by Phoebe. Oh, the umpire said it was a high tackle. Absolutely stopped him in his tracks, the 18-year-old first gamer. Loveridge out wide to Hall. And Tony Hall slowing things down. They haven't got too much time left. 7 minutes remaining in the game. They're still only at the wing with Chris Mew. They need 2 kicks to win at Hawthorn. Curran in front, almost at the second grab. Spoiled by Dersma.
Held by the jumper, Drew.
Free kick to Peter Curran. And he's about 80 metres from goal, right on the boundary line.
Oh, Dersma couldn't believe it. They're over the free kick with Curran.
Pressure now for the Melbourne defence. Curran's kick doesn't cover a lot of ground. Dunstall's there, though. Hughes goes up with him. Harding tapping on. Platten. Sharon right there again. Then Sharon has shadowed him all day. Platten puts him into the fence. Ball goes out.
Free kick to Sharon.
Well, the umpire's played a free kick. In the back, said the umpire. And Sharon is warning like a glove today and put enormous pressure on the little roving champ. And I think that was just an act of sheer frustration. Sharon from the back pocket. If Hawthorn get a goal, this is going to be a tremendous finish to the game. It's another free kick going to Melbourne on half-back flank for a push-out. The Hawthorn players looking very, very tired. 4 minutes and 42 seconds to go in this final quarter. STYNES, the short one, finds Johnson. Melbourne now trying to slow it down. The next goal of the game, vitally important. Oh, gee, Harding was slow to read back. Off they go. Lovett, wide. Condon's there. Good play by Stretch. The loose ball comes to Whitman. Oh, he was grabbed. It'll have to be holding the man to Whitman. Hawthorn will have to get a goal within a couple of minutes, or this game will slip.
Just over 4 minutes remaining, and the match in exactly the same position as the preliminary final, because Melbourne led by this much at the same stage, and Buckenara kicked the last 2 goals. There's Dersman, number 28, getting the hand pass out. Picked up by Phoebe. Pokes it high. STYNES is there. Takes the mark. No play on. Didn't get first touch. On to Stretch with the hand pass. Stretch bangs it with his customary long kick to the forward pocket. Wilson's there. And Langford takes it away for Hawthorn. Don't write them off yet. Langford's kick up towards centre wing. Buckenara flies from behind. White in front, but it's bumbled forward by Condon and out of play.
3.5 minutes to go. Hawthorn will have to get a goal and get it quickly if they're to win this game. At the moment, they're down by 9 points. But let's not write them off. We saw the Brisbane Bears last week get up against Fitzroy in the dying minutes. That's good play, that, by the big fella. Number 11 for Melbourne, Jimmy STYNES. Hasn't done a lot today, but that was a handy punch away. Time running out. We're nearly at the 3-minute mark. Curran. STYNES again. The big knockaway, but important for Melbourne. It's close to the boundary line. Brett Bailey. Ayres, and nearly a one-hander. Brian Wilson's got it. He hooks it back. Here's the big fella's mark. Stephen O'Dwyer. Ducking back as Williams. Here's the sealer. Yes! The mark is by David Williams. 25 metres out from goal. And if he kicks this, 2.5 minutes to go, it should be the sealer.
Yes, no doubt about that, Peter.
He's played 3/4 of the game on the wing. He's gone to the forward line in the last quarter, and this could be his 3rd goal for the final term.
David Williams. Well, from directly in front. He's kicked 2. He's kicked it.
Well, that's the match really moved. Williams up onto that forward line. 3 goals for that last quarter. And he's saying to John Northey, well, you should have selected me in the preliminary final last year because this is what I can do. And he's really done it well, Williams. Good play by O'Dwyer also. He's had a great afternoon, O'Dwyer. The Hawthorn ruckmen have been very disappointing. O'Dwyer and STYNES come into the game in this last quarter. But there was Williams taking the mark and kicking his 3rd goal.
Well, surely no time left now for Hawthorn. 2 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock, and they need 3 goals to get up and win. 15-point lead to Melbourne. White charges out of defence. Kick partly smothered. Curran applies the tackle. Socket forward by Sharon. One of his few kicks, but he's done a great job on Platten. Ayres and Wilson's been a great duel since they've been together. Hook forward. Melbourne on their own again, and Williams right in front. And Williams has taken his 10th mark. He's coming up for his 19th kick. And for 3 parts of the match, he had Di Domenico on him, who shared possessions with him. And it's unbelievable that he's doing this on Chris Langford, who was such a star for Hawthorn earlier in the game.
I can't believe they moved Langford away from centre forward, Drew.
Williams for his 4th for the term. A further nail for Hawthorn's coffin.
Yes, and he's done it. He's done just that. Kicked his 4th. And it's been a good move by Northey to put him to full forward. He's a player that leads well. He's not over tall. But he's a player that could worry Chris Langford with his pace and his leading. And there's no doubt now Melbourne have got their revenge for that defeat in last year's preliminary final. And there's Williams, a quick kick out of the pack. Williams all alone, no one anywhere near him. Lines up, puts through his fourth. And it's been a great quarter by Melbourne.
Back to the centre of the ground. Deer, they've been thrashed in the ruck today, the Hawks. A hurried kick, down to half-forward. There's Ayres. He's battled hard. A chance again for Melbourne. Ryan Wilson's been a terrific performance by Melbourne. I thought Hawthorn had them, but they haven't given up. Johnny Platten, it's been a tremendous job by Dean Chiron in concentration. Oh, gee, a few being thrown in there in that pack, out in the half-back line. And 38 seconds to go in the game. It's been a tremendous game all day. Right throughout the match, no one knew which way it was going to go, right down to the wire. It could have gone either way. Full marks to both sides. Look at Chiron in there. Right on top of Platten. Kicked on. No, Mew was the man trying to kick it off the ground. Time gradually running out. A terrific exhibition of Australian rules football by both sides, and they should be both very, very proud the way they've played this game today. 8 seconds to go.
Well, last year after the preliminary final, Melbourne fans had tears in their eyes. There'll be tears of joy today. There's the